What's up, everybody? You're very welcome along to this bit of an impromptu, I suppose it's not a late night agenda, it's an early evening transfer speculation show. As you can see, I wanted to set up quickly and get on quickly. I've got no green screen, it's just me, you, the camera and my microphone. Now, I'm sure you're all aware that there's been some news come out from Christian Falk that he believes that Chelsea are going to sign, or are in talks to sign, Timo Werner. There's talk of a €200,000 a week contract, a 5-year deal on the table as well. Now here's my take on this, ladies and gentlemen. I fully believe, and I'm still going to say, that Liverpool will sign Timo Werner. I think that this is either a case of one, Chelsea going in and looking to trigger that release clause, and we spoke about this the other night as well. That was always a possibility. We said for a long time that Chelsea are definitely somebody who is interested in Timo Werner, and Liverpool may well have been sitting back and waiting to see if somebody comes in and triggers that release clause that's due to expire on June the 15th, or if we just sit back, wait for that to expire, and then maybe Michael Edwards goes in to try and renegotiate a lower price. Now, it could get a little bit interesting here, but I fully believe that Liverpool are going to get this deal done. If they need to get a kick in the ass here from Chelsea, who come in with a bid to kind of stimulate this along a little bit, then so be it. But don't buy into everything that you read, ladies and gentlemen. You seen a story in the Express today that said Liverpool had apparently agreed £140,000 a week to sign Timo Werner from Leipzig as well. Here's my take on this. I fully believe that this could be a mixture of Chelsea having genuine interest and also a little bit of Leipzig maybe having a little whisper to a German publication to say, you know what, we kind of want this release clause, we don't want him to go on the cheap, so maybe let it be known that there's other interest in him. Look, we'll wait and see what happens. There's been no official talk that a release clause has been triggered. Leipzig haven't come out and said that Chelsea have met the release clause for Timo Werner, which is believed to be around €60 million, 49, £50 million, something along those lines. Liverpool, don't get excited. Don't get too worked up about this. There's plenty of time and lots of twists and turns still to go in this one. I am going to stay strong in my belief that Timo Werner will be a Liverpool player. If Timo Werner doesn't become a Liverpool player, it's because Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp opted against. It is absolutely clear who Timo Werner wants to come and play for with regards to a manager and a club, and that is Liverpool. If Liverpool make it clear to Timo Werner that they can't meet this €60 million release clause, or they're not in a position to make the deal happen now, then we'll see. But, like I've always said, there's such a long time still to run in this, and just don't buy into everything that you read. I see my phone lighting up when this news broke, and I'm going to stay exactly where I am. Well, ask yourself one thing. So Christian Falk has come out and said that Chelsea that Chelsea for Werner's hotting up. Now, Christian Falk also said a couple of days ago that Jurgen Klopp, and we broke details of this on the channel as well, that Jurgen Klopp has already had conversations with Timo Werner. I think the Express, and if it's not the Express I apologise, but I think it was the Express, who said Liverpool have actually had, or Klopp has had 3 calls with Timo Werner via whatever, Skype or whatever it is that they use for these calls. I don't know what you guys think. For me, don't panic. If Liverpool have to go meet the valuation, I firmly believe that they'll do it. Klopp isn't somebody who will leave a player high and dry if he really wants them. The whole thing about Nabil Fekir, we know how that worked out. We know why it didn't happen. Timo Werner is a completely different situation. I'm of the belief Timo Werner will be a Liverpool player. This video could come back to haunt me, but that's how confident I am. I really do believe he'll end up at the Reds. Fabrizio announced it. He announced fuck all. That's what Fabrizio announced. Fabrizio came in and said that, I think, I'm paraphrasing here, but he said that it's moving along a little bit. Fabrizio, is he the fucking be all and end all of transfer news? No. So if Fabrizio Romano gets this wrong, are we all going to jump on him? Because apparently Fabrizio announced it, so that's the fucking end of it. The only one that announces it, that has any significance here, are Leipzig, Werner, or a club. Everybody else, it's just speculation, it's just whispers, it's just rumour mongering. Let's wait and see what happens. Until we know 100% that Timo Werner is in London having a medical, there's still a lot of stuff to happen. That's all I'm saying, and that's all I'm going to consistently keep saying. Don't buy into all the bullshit. Don't believe everything. There's a couple of things here, and I'm going to keep coming back to the same thing. One, Leipzig won't want to lose Timo Werner on the cheap. They know that the clock is ticking with regards to a club coming in to trigger that release clause, and they're kind of hoping that they get the full 60 million euro from. Now, Liverpool's hand could be forced here. Liverpool could have to go in and pay the 60 million euro. And if that's the case, it'll still be a bargain. But either way, I'm of the belief that Liverpool will sign Timo Werner. I've always said Chelsea are definitely interested. United's interest, I never really got. I never really had anything to lead me to believe that that was genuine. But with regards to Liverpool and Chelsea's interest, that's been undeniable for quite a while. Werner is a blue. How about no? And how about keep dreaming, bitch? Because you know about as much about this deal as I do, and we both know fuck all. I think we can completely agree on that one. If Timo Werner goes to Chelsea, they'll still be shit, so it doesn't really matter. But he will come to Liverpool as far as I'm concerned. And I love that all the trolls are popping into from under the rocks, because you lift them up and they're like fucking ants. They just come scurrying everywhere. Look, my friends, just wait and see what happens. I had no plan on doing a stream today. None whatsoever. What have we got? Is Matt Law, the journalist, a credible source? He just tweeted that Werner has agreed to join Chelsea. Who am I to say who's a credible source and who isn't a credible source? I don't know any of these journalists personally. I believe that every journalist in the mainstream acts with integrity. I like to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and I don't call people out on things when I don't know them. But nothing has happened yet. And like, you're all coming on here and a load of people are jumping on here and panicking and having a pop at me and whatever, and I get it. But are you fuckers going to come back and apologise if this happens, if he goes to Liverpool, if he doesn't go to Chelsea? Are you going to jump on all of these journalists that you bow down and worship? Because let's be honest about it, most of the time these fuckers are talking out of their arse and they want clicks and they want to big up their reputation. You name me a journalist and I'll name you 10 fucking transfers that they've got wrong. Because not everybody gets it right. Wait for the Melissa Reddies, wait for the James Pearce, wait for the Paul Joyce. They're the ones that I trust when it comes to Liverpool stories. Other than that, there's a few others, of course, that you keep an eye on, but they're the ones for me that we need to hang on to wait and see about. Let's calm down. Werner will join us, said Fernando. What else we got? It's the media outlets trying to get clicks. It's that time of the year, Kev. They're going mad for this stuff. They put out the stories over the last couple of days saying that the clock was ticking on his release clause. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock towards June the 15th. The odds are, I don't know, they don't know, you don't know. Nobody outside of the clubs, the player, their agents know what's going on here. The rest is just stuff that's been whispered to them because everybody gets it wrong. Now, if he does end up a Chelsea player, I will of course come on like I did with Pulisic and do a stream about it, and I'll congratulate Chelsea on getting a great player, and I'll be a little bit pissed off that he hasn't come to Liverpool. But I still firmly believe that Timo Werner will be a Liverpool player. Ask yourselves, why would Klopp have had multiple conversations with him if he'd no interest in signing him? I haven't heard anything about Frank Lampard having conversations with Timo Werner, so meh. Do you know what I mean? I just don't get it. I don't buy why people just jump all over this shit straight away and lose their minds about it. Look, this is just my opinion, and any Chelsea fans that are watching, I'm sure that you're going to be over the moon right now, and I'm sure that you're going to be hoping that Werner goes to London and becomes a Blue, and if he does, then so be it. But nothing has happened yet. And if there is further developments, of course, I'll jump back on and I'll do another stream. May not be tonight, I might have to wait till tomorrow. Is it next week that his release clause expires? Asked Casper. June the 15th. Is what I believe, or what I've read, and I believe that his release clause expires on. We have interest, but FSG don't have funds. Do we not? Mate, do you want me to tell you about our funds? Do you want me to tell you that we were the first English club to post pre-tax profits of £100 million? Because I can give you the facts, mate, and you can talk out your fucking hole like most people that come in to have a little pop that don't know anything. If you want to have a dig at our owners, get your facts straight. If not, fuck off, because I've got no interest in dealing with you, because there's so many people out there who haven't got a fucking clue that just want to come on and have a pop at our owners. Our owners absolutely have the funds. We have just signed a kit deal with Nike that's going to come into effect, that's going to give us a shit ton of money as well. 30 million down and 20% of every Liverpool shirt sold or every Liverpool piece of merchandise sold. So fuck off knocking our owners and saying they don't have the money, you absolute clown. And it's not really about whether our owners have the money or not. It's whether the football club have the money. John W. Henry's not going to go now, move his little fucking sofa cushions, have a little route down the back. Linda, have you seen the 60 million euro that I have ready here for Timo Werner? Can't find it anywhere, love. But the lads on Twitter say we haven't got the money, so I'm jumping on just to show them that they're absolutely full of shit. Come on, use your common sense. Of course we have the money. Of course we have the money. Other news that came out today, Spurs are after taking, I think it's 150 or 170 million pound loan, something like that. You're saying ha 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 triggered. Mate, this is me, you fucking gobshite. So if you think I'm triggered, you really don't know me, because me being triggered would be this computer going through that fucking window. You clowns can't trigger me because you're irrelevant to me, because you're trolling little shits. Now go climb back under your rock. Tell your ma it's time to tuck you in. Get your little cup of cocoa. Put your little todger in your hand and knock one out for the fun of it, because that's about all the happiness that you have to look forward to. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say my goodbyes to you now. Keep an eye on this one. It's going to be interesting 24 hours or so. I'll be back tomorrow with the late night agenda as always. Any further developments, please do let us know about them. Hit the subscribe button, drop a like on the stream as well. If you're a Chelsea fan that's coming in to troll us, or an opposition fan, hi, nice to meet you, lovely. My name's Craig, I'll be the one that you're trolling today. From me and all of our subscribers, to you guys, kiss my ass. To the rest of you, have a lovely evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'll talk to you wonderful people tomorrow. And as always, up the motherfucking Reds.